Good morning class 8th chapter number 2 the microbial world. Student, we have discussed previous lecture microorganism. We have discussed also the branch of science microbiology and microbiologist. Student, we have discussed also the characteristics of the microorganism and where are microorganism found. Yes student, microorganism found everywhere on the earth, whether it is dry or hot, in dry desert, in deep sea, even it is found on the touch pad of the mobile phones or on a moist piece of bread. They can even survive a volcanic eruption or a nuclear blast. Student, today we will discuss the next topic is the classification of microorganism. Student, the microorganism can be classified into 5 main types. What are these? Number 1, this bacteria, fungi, algae, protogens and virus. Student, today we will discuss first bacteria. You can see there are many pictures of the bacteria. Student, if we talk about the bacteria, singular is bacterium. Simply these bacteria are one of the simplest and oldest unicellular organism. Unicellular tiny organisms. If we talk about, they have been on this earth for over 1.2 billion years. They live together in colonies of millions and they are the simplest living organism and they are found all around us. And you know student, they have a hard outer covering called cyst. And what is the function of this cyst we have discussed in previous video? Yes, this cyst protect them from the harsh weather conditions. And they remain inside the cyst inactive and multiply only when the conditions are favorable. So, if we talk about the bacteria, the most bacteria are the harmless, but few of them are harmful because they cause disease such as cholera and tuberculosis, TB. You know student, they can be either autotrophs or heterotrophs. And most of them have a tough outer covering called cell wall for protection. First of all, they have the hard outer covering called cyst. And what is the function of cyst? That protect them from the harsh weather conditions. And this, most of them have the tough outer covering called the cell wall. And what is the function of this cell wall of this bacteria? Yes, for protection. And bacteria are of the different shape and sizes. There are the many types of the bacteria are also found. If we talk about the size of the bacteria, may vary from 0.2 micron. And based on the shape of the bacteria, they are further classified into 4 types. You can see there is a diagram also. Spirilla, yeah, spirillum, you can say that spirilla, yeah, you can say that a spirillum, plural spira. And what is the shape of this bacteria? You can see the diagram. What is the shape? Spiral shaped, spiral. Okay, now you can see this cocky, yeah, cocos. And what is the shape of this bacteria? Yes student, spherical, round, you can say that sphere shaped bacteria. Then after bacilli, yeah, bacillus, yeah, bacilli, this bacteria is the rod shaped. You can see this diagram, this is the rod shaped. This bacilli is the rod shaped, this is the spherical shape, and this is the, you can see this spirilla is a spiral shaped. And now you can see this vibrois, yeah, vibrio, this is a vibroes. Yeah, you can say that the vibroes, they are the coma shaped. They are the coma shaped bacteria. So these are the 4 main types of the bacteria. First is the Spirillea, then Cocci, sphere shaped bacteria, Bacilli, rod shaped bacteria, and then Vibroes, coma shaped bacteria. Coma, you can say that the curved rod shaped bacteria. Understand? So if we talk about the some example of the bacteria, you know, there are the some name of the bacteria. Yes, student, there is no written in your book. So some example of the bacteria are Lactobacillus and Vibrio chlorinae. Okay, Lactobacillus. This is the some example of the bacteria. I think you have understand. Now student, if we talk about the human belly button harbors thousands of different species of the bacteria. It appears to be a tropical microbial forest. In fact, it is the closest microbial habitat to the earth. The micro belly button, yeah, harbors thousands of the different species of the bacteria are found. And they appears to be a, we can say that the tropical microbial forest, like a forest. And it is a very closest microbial habitat to us. Now student, we will discuss the algae. Next topic is the algae, singular alga, and simply we can say that these are found in aquatic habitats. In aquatic habitats in both freshwater and marine. They are simple plant-like autotrophic organism. Autotrophic organism means they make their own food. And autotrophic organism also they contain chlorophyll. These can be unicellular. You can take example of the Chlamydomonas, or multicellular like seaweeds. They lack true roots, stem, leaves and vascular tissues. Some algae are found in colonies. You can see there are the some example of the algae: Volvox, Chlamydomonas and Fucus. Okay, if we talk about this cyanobacteria. The cyanobacteria, it is a type of the bacteria that can be prepare their own food by the photosynthesis because they contain chlorophyll. And this cyanobacteria are known as blue-green algae. So if we talk about, it is a simple plant-like organism. They have cell wall around their cell, just like plant cell. Just like plant cell have the cell wall. In this way, this algae has a cell wall around their cell, and they possess the chlorophyll. And when they make their own food by the photosynthesis, mostly the algae are the autotrophic organism. They are simple plant-like autotrophic organism. They can be unicellular or be multicellular. Unicellular Chlamydomonas and the multicellular seaweeds. And they can be usually found in water bodies such as ponds, lake, river, hot spring, seas, also in wastewater also. They can be grown in the moist places such as moist soil, rock, near waterfall, bark of trees also. If we talk about the some of the algae are the unicellular Chlamydomonas, and seaweeds, or we can say that the Volvox or the Spirogyra, they are the multicellular organism. And these multicellular algae are classified as macroalgae. And of the above example, Spirogyra can be seen by the unaided human eye. And you know, this Spirogyra is an example of the filamentous form of alga, as it has similar cells that are joined end to end in a long chain and appears like a filament. This structure is like a filament if we talk about this Spirogyra. So student, they are the volvox, chlamydomonas. Simply we can say that they are the simple plant like autotrophic organism because they contains chlorophyll. They can be unicellular or multicellular. So student, I hope you understand. This we have discussed today, bacteria and algae, and tomorrow we will discuss the fungi and protozoans. Okay students, take care, bye.